The next products that we're going to talk about is we call it our Unplugged. Again, I'm getting all the information that I'm telling you is all out of the product training guide, which I would highly recommend for each one of you to have. Everything I'm telling you about is going just as in order of this. The first thing we're going to discuss is the fragrance flower. I'm sorry, it's a little dark in here. This is what the normal fragrance flower would look like. This one is empty. It's done for. I like to keep them because I have a little farm trough thing, and I can set these in there, and that sits on my dining room. I don't know. It's kind of pretty to me. This one still has some oil in it. I added pink food coloring to this one when I started it. And every day the pink got bigger and bigger until the whole thing was pink. So I love that. You can do it a variety of different colors if you wanted. Also, if you take a Sharpie marker on a white one and just go around the tips of the petals, you can have a different unique looking flower however you want, because that oil will absorb it. It makes it look beautiful. Those are fun little things to do. But these little fragrance flowers, this is glass, has a little silver collar that goes on it. They're $18. We do not have a refill oil, so it's a one and done, which is why I love to keep mine, because I do think it's a beautiful thing. I've also seen consultants put rocks in the bottom of this, or even paint the bottom black with the chalk paint. They're still pretty to sit around. Anyway, the one thing I will say about the fragrance flower is be careful where you're putting that, because this is oil, and any type of oil, if it gets on any painted surface or stained surface, is going to take the paint, or it's going to strip it with a little dot, whatever it might be. If it drips, or if one of these petals accidentally falls off and then it sits there, it's going to take your finish off. Also, if you accidentally hit it and it spills, it's going to be a disaster, because if it sits, it's going to take that paint off. I had found some of these in the dollar spot at Target. Normally, I'm almost out, but I do send these with my people that buy them. It's just something to sit it on. It's kind of cute. But I have mine sitting on something that it wouldn't mess up if it fell, if anything dripped off of it. Also, don't set it up next to plastic, because oil will eat plastic as well. That's just what oil does. It's nothing against Scentsy. It's just what it does. You can tell that I have a little pink on this one because they sat too long side by side and it tried to grab on over to it. So that's the fragrance flower. They say that the scent in that lasts about 60 days. So what happens is the oil absorbs up. Those petals are made out of solo wood. It's a natural material. And it's like Scentsy's answer to the reed diffusers, the little sticks that you put in the oil. So that fragrance will last. It's in a small area for sure, but like if you've put it, you could put it on your nightstand. I have in both of our bathrooms on the back of the toilet. My girls have them on their vanities. Just a little pop of fragrance that's beautiful. So they're perfect friend gifts, or secret sister gifts. Anyway, it's just it's a cute little item. The next thing we're going to talk about is scent packs. Our scent packs have the same type of aroma beads that our pods do. They can go, normally they go in our buddies, our Scentsy buddies, but they are also perfect to put in like in your dressers for to put with your clothes, to keep fragrance, when it's kind of like having one of those sachets that you used to put in your dresser as well. You can also throw these under your car seats in your car, put them in your closets, hang them somewhere. They have a little loop that you can hang them different places. If you want to hang them in a locker, throw them in a gym bag. But I love this scent packs just to put anywhere. I think they're $7 each, or you can get them in bundles and saves as well. Most everything is in a bundle and save, and it's always a buy 5, get 1 free. I'm going to see what this might say, if this says anything different than I would tell you about a scent. Nope, doesn't. So that's all about the scent packs. And then we have the car bars. I don't have the whole pack. This is just a single. It comes in a two. There's two that comes to this, but I always cut them so that when you open it, you don't open both of them. So this is the second one I haven't opened yet. This one's in vanilla bean buttercream. It comes with a little clip that you clip onto the back, and then you can put it on your vent of your car. It will look exactly like this on your vent. And then the air blows through that and creates your scent. Those are car bar clips. And then these are scent circles. I love scent circles for a couple of different reasons. Normally you always see these hanging in my car, even though I do use my mini fan, but you'll always see these hanging in my car because one, for branding, because when I'm in Walmart and I'm around other cars, I can see that hanging from their rear view mirror. I want them to see that I have a Scentsy branded product hanging in my car. So I love these. And the reason why I like them a little bit more than what the car bars or maybe even the car bar clips is because this material is like a absorbent type material. So they do not last long. The scent fragrance in the fragrance in this does not last long at all. I would say maybe 2 weeks, maybe. I forgot to tell you on the scent packs that normally last about, they say 60 to 90 days. They last forever. This has been in my dresser for probably a year and a half. So just so you know, this might possibly last for a couple of weeks, maybe. But what I do love is that when the fragrance is gone, since it is absorbent, you can take any room spray, any oil, anything like that, sprinkle it on there, spray it on there, leave it in a plastic bag overnight, and that reinvigorates it, and then you can hang it back up. And I love that about these. And if a great thing is to get this and the corresponding room spray to go with it and give it as a gift. It's perfect. They're super cheap. They're like $3, or you can get them in a bundle and save, which is even better. I know you can buy 6 of these for $15. I normally always have these because I tie them onto packages, and I give them just as happy little things for people when I see them. Everybody's going to love some. Doesn't necessarily mean like it. I mean, it doesn't have to be about how long it's going to last. Yes, it's not going to last that long, but it's just the idea of they got something extra, and you can use your host credits for these and just stock up on them. So that's all about the scent circles. And you do need to make sure that those hang freely. They don't need to sit up against the console of your car. Same way with the car bars. Just because they do have oil in them. And just like we've discussed before with oil, it will mess up any finish. Another thing is our car bars. They're a little larger than this. I don't have one. I don't use car bars. Most of my family love the car bars, but I don't use them. But they're a little bigger than this. They're made out of the same type of material. They have a ribbon around them that they're very pretty, that has their fragrance listed on them. They look pretty hanging. I never order them and I never use them, and there's no reason why. Anyway, the car bars, they tend to last they say about 30 days. Then we also have the travel tins. The travel tins remind me of, here are the car bars, here are the travel tins. The travel tins remind me of like back when I was growing up, we had a little lip gloss that was in a little tin like that, and you slid it over, and anyway, it's got little jelly type stuff in it, and then you just slide the tin over to create the scent in your vehicle. So those are all the products that we have that are on the go.